Hey, what's up guys, it's Dylan Distorted back with another hilarious video! Today we're covering r/ChoosingBeggars. Hey Tracy, what's new? How's the new house? I just wanted to know if you had any extra spots for the Wiggle concert next week. I'd love to join you guys. Hey girl, yes, I think we do actually. Are you in East Coast now? No, I'm still in Paulsville. I moved to 700 Paul Street though. It's right off the highway, so you won't have any trouble finding it. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, we're only driving up to Markville from East Coast. It's too out of our way, sorry. If you can find another way down, you could definitely join us. We have an extra spot in our Airbnb, and I'd love to see you. Raffle, well why are you driving Lindsay then? I really wanted a ticket. She's in East Coast, and a ticket for what? The show? I just asked you. Absolutely not, sorry. Why did your BF buy you a ticket then? I heard he was loaded. I don't understand why not. And Paulsville is only 2 hours away from Marksville. Please, it's my birthday weekend. I really wanted to go. Yeah, no. It's 6 hours away, not including traffic. We haven't talked in years, and you're demanding a lot from us. I don't care if it's your birthday. I don't understand why you think you're entitled to a free ride and free ticket from people you don't even know. I wish you the best. See ya. Lindsay told me to ask you, so I already took my time off because I thought you'd be nice about it. Fuck you. Okay, I found a ride. Do you think I could still get the ticket? Hi. I told you it's my birthday.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna kill myself. My brother will beat your ass when he finds out, whore bitch.
Hey, do you have room in your car? Yeah, no problem. I'll pick you up at 2 p.m. for the show. Okay, great. By the way, I moved 12 hours away and I'll need a ride home tonight as well. No, that's way out of my way. But you let Ray go! Ray is my next door neighbor though. And plus, the concert ends at midnight. No way I'm driving an extra 12 hours tonight.
How dare you?
Husband's manager wanted to throw us a Mexican party for our wedding and invite her and everyone else. I just remembered this. I don't know why I waited more than a year to tell this story. My husband probably told this when we were in the car and I forgot. My husband works in a dish room at a hospital, so vacations have to be requested at least 3 months in advance. He requested to have the entire month of September off last year so we could get married. He requested it about 5 months ahead and got the okay. For years we decided that we wanted a small wedding with only family, because I don't know a whole lot of people otherwise, and I didn't want complete strangers to outnumber people I do know. I didn't want to feel uncomfortable at my own wedding. I do know most of his family who came, which helped. Within those 5 months, another person was hired as a manager because she's friends with HR, and she tries to use that to her advantage. She already got a couple people fired when they tried to complain about her to HR, apparently. She saw that my husband had the entire month of September off and asked him about it during his lunch break. Husband, paraphrasing. I'm getting married on September and going on my honeymoon after. Oh, when am I getting my invitation? You're not. It's going to be family only. But that's so small! You should have a Mexican party and should invite everybody! Husband, confused. We're not Hispanic. A Mexican party has over 100 people. I was invited to one once and it was fun. You should invite the whole dish room. My wife's anxiety would shoot through the roof if I invited 100 people she doesn't know. Also, there needs to be people here to decontaminate the dishes. We can leave them for the next day. I know this great Mexican restaurant you can get catering from. We're doing Jimmy John's. That's so cheap. Does your fiance know that you're so cheap? You should do this restaurant I like, so there's plenty of food to feed over 100 people. Is the cake big enough? I can bring wine glasses if you don't have enough. I like this brand of wine. We're doing it outside at a public park. There's no drinking allowed. And there's only going to be around 20 people. What's a party without alcohol? People are going to be driving, and there are going to be young kids there. My fiance can't drink, and I'm not going to put out a bunch of money for people she doesn't want there. More people means that you'll get more money as gifts. You're not invited. I have to get back to work. That's not fair. I want a Mexican party. Then you can throw one yourself, is what he wanted to say. Instead, he was just like, okay, I'm going back to work, and walked off. He complained about her reminding him to give her an invitation every time she saw him. She didn't know where the wedding was. I'm not really even sure if she knows where we live, so she couldn't try to sneak in. She also didn't know the exact date. She did try to call him into work a couple times in the middle of the month, but both times my husband was like, Sorry, I'm in California. We live in Wisconsin. He suspects that she's trying to find something to get him fired, but the other managers won't have it. I think there's 3? So many people come and go, I lost count a while ago. And for the record, I planned the entire wedding. I mean, we both discussed what we wanted, but I'm the one who chose the specifics, like food and location. I chose Jimmy John's because it was outdoors around noon, so I didn't want people sleeping on the picnic tables. That and my parents had sandwiches at their wedding, and I remember that little detail. I was 3 or 4 when they got married. And I chose a park that has a nice field and a small playground for the niece, and one of my husband's cousins. Or a second cousin? I can't remember. They were both 3 or 4 at the time. I don't understand why she kept calling it a Mexican party instead of a big party. I'm not even sure if the party she went to was being thrown by anyone Hispanic. Oh my god, I love Mexican parties. We're not Mexican, we're from Taiwan. Oh, I don't care which part of Mexico you're from, whether it's Taiwan 2 or 3. How do you not understand this? Oh, I'm sorry, I meant Tai Uno, Dos, or Tres. Oh my god. What? Why so expensive? Weddings are $250, lol. My portfolio speaks for itself. Quality costs money. Well, excuse me. Just saying, I've worked hard for my rates. I'd rather take a pic on my iPhone for free. Okay. I'm gonna use my iPhone to take wedding photos. And I'm gonna use my microwave for sunbathing. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna call someone on my megaphone. Just 'cause you can do it doesn't mean you should. Ooh. Spoiled sister gets tuition and expenses paid for by mother and demands more. Hello Reddit. This happened earlier in the summer and I feel like it belongs here. In Canada, until last year, high-income earning parents could do something called income splitting, where they essentially receive a tax break by declaring some of their income on their children's tax returns, and therefore pay a lower tax rate on that income. This was all very legal and was allowed by the government. My mother did this for my sister when she was 18 to 22 because my sister did not work and had no other income. During these years, my mother also paid for 100% of my sister's university tuition and living expenses. Choosing beggar. My sister is now coming after my mother and demanding my mother pay her for all the money she saved in taxes. Not only did my sister get her school and living expenses paid for, but she now wants the small amount of money my mom saved on taxes in those years. She will obviously not get any money, and we politely walked her through how this works, but this has caused a huge blowout in my family after she threatened to take legal action, and she hasn't spoken to us in months. Taxation is theft! You're right! My mom's a thief! Wait, no.
Hey everyone, as you know, my parents have given me until the end of this month to find enslavement or a new place to live. I have applied to all 6 places within walking distance of my house that would be a good fit for me, and I've heard nothing back. So I decided to go the second route. Everyone is included in this offer, but if you're tagged here, it's because I think your house or apartment is a perfect fit, or I think your wealth is well lived and should be shared. Needs from area. Large bedroom with attached bathroom. Access to Wi-Fi with at least 250 megabits. Within DoorDash and Postmates delivery area. At least 2 animal shelters within walking distance, as this is one of the few jobs I'd be okay with. Soundproofing or area with no noise restrictions. Needs from you. Gracious on rent if required. If you need rent from me after the first 2 to 6 months, I will need guarantee you can drive me to and from work if I'm not able to find a place I can walk to. Willing to share weed or give me money for it, as you really don't want to see me deprived of my meds. Access to your Hulu, Netflix, and Amazon Prime. All. Meals cooked 3 to 7 days a week. Allow me to exist in this space as I please. This includes nudity and clutter. Also, again, if you absolutely need rent from me after the grace period, it needs to be less than $400 a month. The only exception is those of you living in the downtown area. I'm willing to do $450, but it's not my fault your 2-bedroom apartment costs $2,500 a month. What I can offer instead of employment. Education. This is a big one. As you all know, I am very well versed in many subjects and would be willing to put myself through the emotional labor in order to answer any questions you have about the LGBT plus community, racism, microaggressions, fat shaming, and more. Advice, emotional support. You'll get access to Z Starfire, my adorable emotional support cat, and as you all already know, I'm very good at giving advice for any situation. Please inbox me if you'd like to help.
And then he puts his PayPal information. There's 21 comments, and I bet none of them are good. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed this video, because if you didn't, no refunds. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to other people on YouTube, because I can then ask them for their ad revenue. Let me know down in the comments whether or not pandas are the best bears, or if the best bears are those nice guys who live next to me and keep asking me for my number.